and talk of revolution with no solutions. They are tired of hearing about the problems of the country, of the community, of the world. You know what I say? You can go fuck yourselves. I am sorry to inconvenience you by asking you to take a moment to cry over injustice, to cry out for justice, to think of what you might do to make a difference. For starters, collectivization, mass movements. You petition, urban garden, collect food in banks, recycle, bicycle. Let's take this struggle to critical mass in spokes and words, the written word. Speak, teach, preach, break bars, set cage birds free, spray paint walls with images of closed fists and open arms. Embrace the people around you. Protest, chant, sing, dance for a better tomorrow. Burn money, it's not real. People are real. Pain is real. Joy is real. Feel pain. Feel joy. Take up a noble cause. Change laws, make laws, fight for the well-being of all. Occupy the homes of foreclosed families so they can stay warm throughout the cold. Boycott what you don't believe in. Support what you do. Erase borders drawn on maps. They are make-believe. Erase borders drawn on maps that would divide us. We are one people. No one is illegal. Contrary to popular belief, factories and fields could produce plenty. We live in a beautiful world, a world of plenty, where everyone has a right to be fed, to be treated, to be sheltered, to be educated, to be free, to be loved. This is your birthright. This is our birthright as human beings. If you are not sure if you are still a human being, feel your chest beats, beats, beats. There in our thoughts and our actions. These are the contents of our revolution. Revolution is the fucking solutions. Make revolution.
My name is Illness Infection, bringing you the cure by exposing you to the poison. Infectious illness must inject until you're feeling this. I'm calling it a takeover like an inquisitionist. A bloody fist raised strong by the revolutionist. Fight against money systems and corporate religiousness. Consider this mass awakening to false promises. Time to occupy, be aware of global consciousness. Stopping this collective mass momentum and inertialist. You're better luck fading up your homie with some broken clips. Toast to this, you're motionless, paralyzed in hopelessness. Serum is administered by Nesta Dopest vocalists. My promised ill infection is so poisonous and hazardous, like bringing war to activists and peaceful protest pacifists. Amending all the passages and Bill of Rights as manuscripts. Suspected as a threat, then you're gone, it is no accident. What's happening? The rights of people slowly vanishing, so rise, stand for freedom, true liberty, and happiness. Cash rules, that's why I'm working like a damn fool. Pulling this load for master like a damn mule. It ain't profit if you're making less than granules. The rate on the monetary system is annual. You really need to know, it starts with just asking. Known around the world is fractional reserve banking. Analyze this code, expose all the thieves, lending 10 times more than their vote actually keeps. Debt-free government finance now prevented. All bank reform was misunderstood and misdirected. Currency supply about 90% is dominated by elites and their government kin. Twisting our limbs. 16th Amendment takes payment for them. Accruing debt with the enslavement of men. Still not the end. World wars financed by the same source. No remorse controlling and consolidating what is yours. Ponder options that could possibly stop, but with control of world finance, you can perish the thought. Unified world government's just part of the plot. Not conspiracy, it's truth, and this is hard to adopt. All policies that centralize economies trot on the freedoms patriots shed blood for it fought. Nepotism is a weapon, and it's how they allot the world's wealth, recognize it, and get over the shock. Bilderberg, CFR, and United Nations, Club of Rome, IMF Trilateral Commission, Royal Institute of International Affairs, G20 summits and police provocateurs, World Bank, London, Vatican, DC, all sovereign, no audit economic entities. Not just party, it's completely your reality. Mastered subversive secret societies, business, banks, media, politics, higher education and their agents of intelligence, military, drugs, religions and their medicines form the foundation of their all-seeing pyramid. Way condensed, but it's very, very long, and it barely scratches the surface of the plan that's going on. Search for your answers by asking righteous questions. You educate yourself on what the publics get to mention. Deadly like a Spartan's thrust, an enemy's lust, puncture with rust. On your last strike and you're caught up in cuffs. Deadly like most of food, modified genetically, seeds are tampered with in genetic pools. Deadly like the air that you breathe, chemtrails hazard increase. Evidence speaks louder than any person's deafening screams. Even the gulf in the seas, deadly oil has risen. Open prophecy is present day, what are we missing? Stern disposition, feeling able and willing. Killing heroes and villains, pillage while a cell phone is filming my image. Facial recognition, document digits, papers to prove that I'm a person, not a person of interest. Radiated and you're fondled when you travel, that's a mess. All under the scare tactic of a terrorist threat. Wonder what's next. And if you don't know, the Patriot Act removes the Bill of Rights overnight. That's a fact. What's deadlier than that? Thinking maybe probably all these foreign interests and inflation in my currency. Since currently Congress doesn't have the balls to end the better challenge in its finance for them all. Politics is influenced by corporate-heated interests, not for the people. Party systems are for idiots. Now tell me, what in the world can be deadlier than this? I'm a freed slave with heavy chains and shackles on my wrist.
Living, breathing, hypnotized organisms, lost in a matrix full of brainwashed victims within a system that synchronized ignorance through subliminals, organizing bigot, belligerent generals, causing more funerals. Deep within this grave lies a piece of the world's mental, removing wisdom due to the cost of living's dental. Slowly rotting in the hands of society when anxiety attacks and security planes stay intact. While vanity is whipping us with diamond chains, using it as the noose to hang our brains. Crushing the psychological frame with black Cadillacs on these modern day slaves is what we as a people grown to be. In the pursuit of happiness, reaching for affection as the wandering lust grabs the dot from under the curved mark. Hey love, how do you mend a broken heart? When parts of it continues to cut your wrist, feeling no resistance against the pain that's locked in your mind being persistent. A prisoner of the subconscious, holding tight to the thought process, cautious of the warning wind that's becoming nauseous. Infected by karma, throwing up sin. Praying to God to stir away from the devil's grim. Holding hands with the reaper, feeling the power of temptation, starting a free world creation using imagination. The sensation of salvation draws closer with contemplating on leaving reality. The state with the dreamscape that's perceived as heaven. Listening for more knowledge about the world wonders of seven. Explore and experience this beautiful life without restriction.